When Canadian winters get difficult, we can do 0 to 30 degrees in just 9 hours, depending on how far you live from the airport. And here we are at the airport on our way to the Viva Windham All-Inclusive Resort in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. So when you check in, you get a wristband, and it's good for your food and your drinks, and it's also your room key, which is really cool. But enough about the hotel, let's head to the bar. And with drink in hand, it was now time to find the water. They got a large swimming pool there, but an even bigger ocean. So down to the ocean for swimming and jet skiing and parasailing, but I wouldn't recommend the snorkeling here. It's not much to see under the waves. And now it's time to start making memories. So, after a day on the beach, it was time for dinner. This one was strictly catch and release, but most of the food was good there. And into the night we went. And now it's time for breakfast. No, we didn't start with a liquid breakfast. We started at the buffet, but now it was time to hit the beach again. We were there for about 10 days, but it really takes a couple days before you start relaxing. But one of the things I was looking at this beach thinking, it'd be nice if there wasn't so many people. Kinda like that. So the best part of playing in the ocean is the waves, but you cannot make them stop. You can try. So one of the things I like doing now is adding some cheesy effects to my videos, just for fun. I got Shannon creating a storm cloud here. And here I am on a balmy day. Well, a very balmy day. Yay, Shannon! Okay, well, it's time for lunch, and there actually is a snack bar right behind the bar. So now it's time to see-doing some ski-doing. So the two girls went out and made a splash, and I was there filming from shore, and I was wondering, Sandy, where's my wife? Where's Shannon? Sandy, where's my wife? Ah, there she is, floating in the water. Okay, well now it's time to fly. But before it's time to fly, it's time for dinner. Or at least some liquid courage to get up in the air. Insta360 now does these really cool AI generations. This one was done on our trip to Playa del Carmen while we stayed at the Viva Windham All-Inclusive Hotel. And at 60 years of age, it was time for me to try water sports for the first time. And for the price of one, you get to do both. So it's time to do some parasailing. Yep, that's right. 2 old buggers up in a kite. So we were there for 10 days, but the day we actually picked to go parasailing, it was pouring rain. So, you okay doing the parasailing in the thunderstorm, or?
Yeah, I'll do it. Not afraid.
Okay.
Nothing can kill me.
So just so you know, the boats don't go out in really bad weather. So the next morning we were treated to an awesome sunrise and a beautiful day. So off we went. So if you're doing this for the first time, here's some of the stuff you need to know. It costs about between $60 and $70 US, depending on whether you pay cash or with the credit card. And they want you to hold on tight with both hands. And for me, carrying a camera, that turned out to be pretty difficult. And the gin that I had for courage, well, it wasn't a great idea, but I got over it. It took about 2 or 3 minutes on some pretty rough water to get out to the boat, so if you got a bad back, I wouldn't suggest this ride. But we did make it to the boat, no ladder, just a horse collar for me, and a horse collar for my buddy Mike, and then the prize. If you remember from the day before, Mike said nothing could kill him. Well, I dreamed up a few ways. One of the other things that we didn't know about is when you get out to the boat, there's actually a tip jar there for the driver and the guys that help you out. So if you remember, bring some cash with you so you can tip them out there. Or you can tip them when you get back to land and they should get it. So, next way. Hot, 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 hot. So one of the other things I liked doing while I was here was taking pictures of the birds. And while we were up in the sky, we got to see some big birds. That's 3. And one of the crew does have a camera on board and will take your picture. I'm not sure how much that costs because I took my own camera. So the whole ride takes about 10 minutes that you're up in the air, and then they turn you into shark bait. No, really, that's a shark. It even says so on it. So if you got a 360 camera and a 10-foot long selfie stick, I highly recommend taking it on this voyage because you're going to get some pretty awesome pictures, but you are going to look like you're fishing.
Well, I may never do that again, so thank you for okay.
How's your back?
It was harrowing. 11 and a half seconds in the water. I timed you. How was that? Oh, was that right? It was okay, Mike? Kind of refreshing.
So hopefully that gives you an idea what parasailing is like in Mexico, and I guess we'll leave it there. See ya. Hola. Okay, it's picture time now. Well, goodbye to another vacation. This is the before picture. This is the during picture. And this is after all the relaxation and fun stuff is over. Good for the body and soul. Adios, Mexico. Hasta la próxima. And that's it for another vacation. If you enjoyed the photographs and some of the video with the hokey, cheesy effects, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more of this stuff. It'll be fun to have you aboard. Okay, cheers. And this is what a typical Canadian looks like when they stay out in the sun too long.